Hi, I'm Tiffany, and this is Broke Girl Aesthetic. On this channel, I do budget-friendly DIYs, thrift flips and hauls, trashy treasures, and more. See what 3 DIY crafters here on YouTube inspired me to create in today's video for Try It Tuesday. In today's video, I have 3 different crafts that I'm going to do. 2 are with Dollar Tree supplies, this plastic little bin, and this little love sign are both from Dollar Tree, and I have some scrap leather and macrame cord for the other project. This is part of the Try It Tuesday challenge, and I will tell you more about that. Let me go ahead and jump into this one right now, and I'm going to paint that white. And for this, I've used the Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in white Adirondack, and I've put a couple layers on. What I'm going to do is use this white macrame cord and this scrap black leather around the bottom part of this, and I'm going to wrap the handles with this jute twine, and yeah, it's going to turn out cute, I think. I don't know, maybe. So I'm just going to use a hot glue gun and go ahead and glue down that macrame cord. So I'm just putting a little dab of hot glue down here so I can get this started. I'm going to go ahead and glue around the bottom real well, and then just keep wrapping, gluing as necessary around about halfway. And yeah, so that part's done, and I can go ahead and take my black leather scrap piece to wrap around. And this is going to get wrapped right around above the macrame cord there, just like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down, and let me go ahead and tell you about this challenge. This is Try It Tuesday and is hosted by Sammie over at Unicorn Dust Designs, and this is a monthly challenge for DIY crafters, and we find other crafts from other crafters and we try to make it our own. I've chosen 3. This one is from She's So Crafty, and I will talk about the other 2 whenever they come up, and all of their channels will be linked below, as well as Sammie's, and the link to the playlist. As always, check the description box for all of those links. But yeah, that's what that looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap some twine around these handles. And this one is pretty much finished. What I need to do now is take some chain, and yeah, this chain is old and rusty, but I kind of dig it. I'm just gonna go with it. We don't have the weather to spray paint right now, so I couldn't take it outside to spray paint it. And I really didn't have the time to do it. I wanted to, but so I'm just going to attach the hook or the chains to the handles here, and I'm just gonna like tie them, I didn't have any other hooks that I could use, so I'm just making do with what I have. It's not quite like the ones that She's So Crafty did, but it's kind of close. Again, I'm just using what I had on hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get these chains attached. And that's tied and secured, and I'll do the same on the other side, and you'll see what it looks like at the end. This one is actually going to be pretty quick. This one comes from the Crafty couple, and for their project they used I think it was like a purse, an old purse that they used the leather from. I don't know where they got the purse from, but it was cute. So when I saw that, I was like, well, I have a whole bunch of leather scraps, like very large pieces of leather as well. I could make a purse or 2. But I happen to have scrap just about the right size on hand, and I'm going to make a little hanging planter out of it as well. I guess there's a little bit of a theme going on here. So what I'm going to do is follow along with how they did theirs for the one I'm doing here. So once it was cut, then I'm just going to go ahead and round the corners off, which is the same thing that they did for theirs. And then I'll make sure I have those done. And then I'm going to use the macrame cord to hang it. So I want to put some holes in the corners. I'm kind of trying to, I guess, align them even. I mean, the shape isn't perfectly symmetrical, but it works out in the end. It's fine. So I'm just going to poke the holes in the corners. And I've got all my holes, and now it's time for me to get this macrame cord cut. And I want to say they used 4 pieces, and they had used that nautical rope that you can get at the Dollar Tree, I believe it was. And my Dollar Tree doesn't have any of that. So I'm just using this macrame cord, and I'm going to feed it through the hole and tie a knot at the end and try to keep them even. And I want to say that they had, I want to say that they did it in 4 pieces. I'm opting to just do 2 pieces of cord looped, I don't know why. I just decided to change it up a little, I suppose. So feeding those through the holes, and this macrame cord falls apart so easy. Which is nice when you want to fray the ends, but not so much when you want it to stay together. But it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. So yeah, feeding it through, tying knots, and that will be basically the extent of it. This was a super easy one, and I really love the boho earthy retro vibe of this. It it kind of takes me back to my childhood or whatever. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. Get those knots tied in there, and that will be done. And for my last one, I'm working with this Dollar Tree love sign, and this piece is inspired by one that I saw on Breeze Arts channel. There's a little fly on me. And I'm going to put my spin on this. I realized I couldn't just take the back off. It's in there, so oh well, I guess I'll have to figure it out. So I'm going to take my my Cricut scraper tool and use it to take the love sign, or the little love there, out. I thought it was wood, but it's just thick cardboard. So it came right up. Really, I managed to get it all off in one piece too, so that was a bonus. So I'll just go ahead and take this off. So I've got my little love piece off, and everything's cleaned up mostly. So I'm going to use these wooden dowels. Bree had used those paper straws from the Dollar Tree, but I didn't have any, and when I went to the Dollar Tree to look, I couldn't find any. So I'm just going to use all of these wooden dowels that I have on hand, and I'll just measure them and cut them down to fit inside, and yeah, just to fit inside there. So here I'm just kind of eyeballing or getting an idea of how I'm gonna measure them. I could have done it easier than this, I'm sure, but it's fine. And the little monstera leaf there, I have a resin mold which I'll feature in an upcoming video from Panda Hall Selected. They invited me to join their ambassador program, and I have some stuff that I need to test out for them, but that's where that monstera leaf came from. It was a resin mold, but I used some of that DOS air dried clay to make that. If you go check out Bree's video, she had a monstera leaf, and I don't remember if it was like a wood cutout or something, or if it was clay. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched these. I'm just kind of going by memory here, and it is 1:23 in the morning as I am doing this voiceover, and you're watching this just a few hours later, so yeah. It's like that. So I want to take this monstera leaf. Now it's going to go in the center, but I want to paint it, and I'll just jump ahead to that. And I'm using the sage in the folk art home decor chalk paint for this leaf. I was going to use the Waverly moss, but I just got some plaid products and I wanted to try it, and I love the color. It's so pretty. So then the almost the last thing that I need to do is to glue the little sticks inside. So I've got that going there, and I did find a faster way to do this. So once I've got them all glued like this, and I really like that, and I almost left it that way, but I did use the Parisian gray in the folk art home decor chalk paint. Bree painted hers gray, so I wanted to kind of stick with that. And then the leaf will go in the center. I'll hot glue that down. But what Bree had done was she had taken some just jute twine and lined the inside of the frame, probably to hide the edges or just for decorative look. I don't know. Either way. But I'm sticking with my boho feel, so I'm using the macrame cord. And I'm not going to make you sit through watching me go around the whole thing. I just put down some hot glue and put down the cord. So I'll go ahead and jump to the finished results. And here's my hanging planter inspired by She's So Crafty. I like how this one ended up. And from the Crafty Couple, simple, quick, easy, and super cute little planter. And from Bree's Arts, the boho leaf art thing. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my description box for the links to the videos that inspired me, and to Sammie, our host, and for the playlist. Make sure to go check out all of the rest of the videos. Spread that YouTube goodness, like, comment, and subscribe for everybody. While you're at it, would you go ahead and hit the subscribe button right up there for me too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great week. Take care. Bye.